Yeah, what up guys? Vermont Scale RC here. We have a project going on here, the Mega-6 build. We have a 6x6 we're building. Some of you have seen it. I turned Dose Notcher into that. Dose Notcher was my fixed build for the Recon G6, and I am now turning it into a Mega-6 and getting it ready for the Mega-6 class for Shred the Ledge, which will be, I think, at all three events. So if you got a 6x6 that you think can last in a Shred the Ledge, come on down. Full details can be found at radiocontrolledeastcoast.com. But today we're gonna just do a quick little announcement, a quick little build on an axle, the middle axle on the 6x6. Our friend Rob Kuck over at Woodchuck RC Design has come up with a piece to make building 6x6 epic and way easier. He calls it the 4-wood, and I'll give you a little glimpse. Boom. There you go. This is a 4-link truss that sits on your middle axle, so you can get an appropriate 4-link front and rear axles, so you can not have to fight and have the 1 link go from axle to axle where your shocks mount. I've seen that all over. Some people use pivots, some people use other things, but I wanted an appropriate 4-link setup. So I have this. I'm going to install this today. 3D printed. This is the only one right now because Rob wants me to get it installed and make sure it works, which it does. But I just wanted to show you guys how it's going to go in the Mega-6. This is going to be a YouTube video, and I'll do a build series on this as well, so you guys can see how I think a Shred the Ledge 6x6 should be built. Alright, see you in a minute. Here we have Dose Notcher 6x6. As you can see, it's already built, but this was more of a test run of what I want to use and how I want shock set up. As you can see, we got the CBE RC Fab shock, keys, link risers. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on here for the 6x6. We got the Scalar Fab front bumper. We got TJRC axle tubes in the front for the XR mod, which help the steering on a 6x6 in a huge way, especially if you don't run either of these as a steering option. Right now we have the prototype 4-wood in here, which is basically 2 axial 4 links, JB welded, for lack of a better word, and melted together, and it works really well, and it gives you great articulation, you know, for a 6x6. So I mean, it's not going to be, you know, a rock beast as far as flex goes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear this down so I can get this axle out so you guys can see what we're doing and how we're setting it up. Well, I wanted to show you guys, while I have it apart, this was the original piece that Rob made. So you can see it. It was all melted together, epoxy and glue and whatever else. We used this prototype for a good, I would say, 4 or 5 packs of heavy use and rock abuse and mud and water, the whole bit. You can see, you know, that you get your 4-link design up, and this piece here obviously is going to replace it. So I just wanted to show you guys what we were dealing with before and how Rob came up with the idea to make a true 4-link for the 6x6 middle. So that's pretty sweet, huh? So I got the new 4-wood from Woodchuck RC Design all mounted on the 6x6 middle axle. It went on super easy. One thing I had to do because of the design is I had to trim just a scotch off the axle plastic because the arms were hitting and wouldn't allow it to go all the way down. So I don't know if Rob can get that fixed or just trim off a little bit. I mean, it literally is just a millimeter off, and so I just shaved off that axle and she went on perfectly fine. I used 35 millimeter Team K&K hardware to mount it. Super easy. I put the bolts because it just slides through. There's no screw piece in, but it went on super easy. I mean, super easy. I love it. What I'll do is I'll install the links on it just so you guys can see what it looks like with the links. I'm pretty sure you would know if you built a truck or two. So yeah, it's looking super hot. There it is. What's up? There is your middle truss for your 6x6 right there with the new 4-wood 4-link design. I'm using actually Woodchuck RC's aluminum links as well on the front. This is the front of the truck. This is the back. So these will go straight across to your last axle, right where a 4-link, another 4-link would be. What I've done in the past and seen in the past is people like to mount down here onto your where your shocks are, and they go straight across to your other shock mounts, or they go up to your 4-link, or some people use a direct 3-link, but it's hard because then you got to have this over here. So this solves all problems and is such an awesome design by Rob Kuck. Yeah, I'm super pumped to test this product out. I know it's going to be solid. 3D nylon printed, super tough, stronger than the standard one because the other one was just so flexible. This has got a lot of beef to it. But there you go, guys. I just wanted to show you all the new 4-wood 4-link, and you can go over to Rob Kuck if you want to get one for your 6x6 or 8x8. You can go to 2.5.bigcartel.com. I'll put it all in the description so you guys can just go straight to there and get it ordered if you so choose. And I think you should, because it's super awesome and super tough. So thank you guys for checking out the video. And Mega-6, the next section will be installing the suspension with a bunch of CBE RC fab parts. I'm also going to redo these right here. I like to have the direct bolt through as opposed to the grub screw, just for strength alone and secure mine. Just thread lock the crap out of them, put them in there, move on. Yeah, so it's coming along nice. This is going to be a super sweet build when it's done. It's going to be one tough 6x6. So again, thank you guys so much for checking it out, and we'll see you soon.